We have controversial mouth-shaped urinals in Ontario, in Canada.
Go. All right, let's take a look at the pictures so that we can sense the country. Okay. Are you offended by this, Anna?
No, to be honest with you, no. I'm not offended by it.
JR, are you offended by this?
I think this is a great idea. It's
a
funny.
great idea.
Whatever, it's funny. Big deal.
Okay. And besides, it encourages guys to piss within the urinal, which is always a good thing. Have you ever noticed, like, do you look at, around the urinal on the floor? Okay, Paulie Walnuts from The Sopranos was definitely right. You remember that little spiel he went on if you watch The Sopranos, where he doesn't like to tie his shoelace or he washes his hand after he does? Have you ever seen, at the urinals and your shoelace goes right into that crap, and then you got to go and you got to wash your hands, otherwise you get the germs all over. But ever since he did that, I'm always like, and I'm standing like 3 feet away, and then that creates another problem. Have I given you too much information? Okay. So, but what's the controversy here?
Okay,
Why are people mad?
Here's the controversy. The owner of the restaurant where these urinals were installed says that she's been basically badgered by politicians and feminists saying that these are sexist. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And she disagrees. She says, no, I purchased these from Europe purely for the novelty. I think they're funny, and our patrons love it. They think it's funny, and it's not that big of a deal. And we installed it 3 years ago, and people are, making a tizzy about it now.
Yeah, at first I was inclined to believe her because I didn't even understand, before it was explained, I didn't even understand what the controversy was. But then I realized that they actually are from Germany.
Right.
And then I thought, oh, maybe they have a point. Because you know how the Germans are. If you've ever seen any German porn, right? We've talked about this before. They're mental with their porn, right? So probably the guy who came up with it, who apparently is actually not German. I think he's Dutch, the designer.
Yeah, the designer is Dutch.
Yeah, but
and these urinals were from Germany.
But I swear to you, when I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, Schlupen das ist Vitamin, right? Like, and they had some dirty thoughts. You can't trust those Northern Europeans. Anyway, so in the end, I thought, well, you know what? It does seem like you're then, you're urinating, and it kind of made me uncomfortable. And then I was a little bit more split. Mm-hmm. What do we think? No, let him go. Let him go.
I say let him go. Look, if I were to walk into a bathroom, a unisex bathroom, and see that, I don't know. I would probably laugh or something. I wouldn't overthink it, and I wouldn't care. Like, is that doing anything to my female rights? No, of course it doesn't. Like,
yeah. If after the guys visit that urinal, they didn't let you vote, then that might be a different issue. Okay, no, but seriously,
it's not like it's a woman's face,
Yeah, that's what it is, exactly. No, here's a TYT decision on it. We're going to allow it, okay? Except we don't have a say they're taking him down. But nonetheless, we're going to allow it if it was like a whole face and it was somebody's face.
Right. That's totally different.
That's totally different. Then it swings over to, yeah, I get why that's sexist, etc. I don't think anybody meant anything sexist by that. I think it was just, a cute little thing, etc. And if you had the face besides, which then you have the second problem we were talking about before, because then some idiots would be like, oh, and then it's all over the bathroom. And so.
Well, okay. I think it's such a non-issue, and I don't know what consequences they face if they don't take them down. Maybe they talked about it and I wasn't listening. But, okay, so since it's so sexist, maybe just put some in a gay club and don't put any lipstick on it. Is that sexist then if it's a man's lips in a male urinal and there's gay guys in there? Because they want to do that to a man's mouth? Seriously, dude, what are we thinking about with this thing?
All right. But hold on. I'm going to swing you, though.
Men.
I'm going to swing you. Hold on. Are you with us on the face thing, though?
Oh, putting a whole face?
Yeah.
That's just creepy. I don't care. If it's a particular person, if it's a famous person's face, that one person should have a problem with it and get that taken away.
Yeah, because I was going to say, then what if it's your face?
Well, face, but we're talking about this. This is what they're taking down. These urinals.